outlines additional problems that you will solve using the same approach. We talked about some of the things that are must-haves in your pitch, and like I said, since we covered most of this in the first section, you can get more details in that, but some of the basics that are must-haves. Customer validation, we talked about that. If you're not going to do a live demo or a demo at all of your product, you must show some screenshots if the product exists, some wireframes or storyboards or prototypes if the product is not quite there yet. You must be very specific about how you're going to go to market, how you're going to attract and sell to the customers that you're targeting. We talked about the revenue plan and how the 5-year plan should scale up to something that makes this attractive for VCs. The importance of being different, which is much more important than being better. And maybe I'll say a few more words about that here at this juncture. I don't want to create the impression that VCs will only invest in companies that present a totally new approach to a problem. They will certainly invest, in many cases, in companies that provide an incremental improvement on top of existing solutions. You want to create better bandwidth, you want to create shorter response times, they will invest in those. But a rule of thumb for those type of companies is that your improvement must be an order of magnitude better. You must be 10 times faster than the existing solution. Your bandwidth must be 10 times as broad as what is currently available. And that just goes back to what I said earlier. The rules of the game have already been defined in those situations by the incumbent. The problem is understood, the solution is understood. If you want to unseat them, it's not enough to be 10% better or 20% better or even 50% better. You must be a full order of magnitude for this to be interesting, because the reality is that you're not going to win many deals on small incremental improvements. And then finally, you want to talk about what you're going to be doing with the money that you're raising. Set milestones, hopefully achievable ones, because otherwise you're setting yourself up to failure in future rounds. The key to future rounds is being able to show that you've successfully hit all the milestones that you've identified in this current round. And then talk a little bit about the team, what their capability is to execute on this idea. And if your team falls a little short in terms of being experienced in this domain or being recognizable experts, the way to overcome this could be by putting together a good advisory board from people in the industry who will lend you both the expertise and the credibility